What's up, guys? This is Jay Berto from Meow, and I'm just here today with a video. This will be the first video of hopefully many uh, for our clan. We've been around since 2014, around October, and we've had 70 wars won, which isn't bad. We've had really good win streaks. I know we've been in a slump here recently, but we're kind of trying to fix that the best way we know how, and uh, kind of get back in the groove of warring um, as good as we can. We've that's what we do. We're a war clan, and we're completely dedicated to the art of this game. And that's what we're here for. That's why we play the game. That it makes the game more fun to us. And uh, so I want to get started on this. We really just want to kind of just begin. This is just mainly for our clan. We lost this war by 1 star, and you see there's the stars that we could have gotten. And I was to blame as well. I didn't. I think I 2 starred both of the bases I hit, but regardless, we've got to get a little bit better. And what I want to do is kind of go over a couple of these bases that got hit, that got 3 starred, and kind of just go over and give a little tutorial about the best way to hit these bases. Um, oh, well, that's our bases. There's the stars that we could have gotten. Uh, and see right there, if somebody would have just 3 starred number 6, we would have had it. So uh, it's everybody used their attacks, which is great. I'm not complaining. I think we've got a lot of work to do, but I also think that you know we're pretty decent for what we are. So uh, I want to go over this base right here. This one was hit by Steve, and any attack that gets 3 stars is a great attack. Especially if it's a Town Hall 8 hitting a Town Hall 8 or a Town Hall 7 hitting a Town Hall 7. Well, Town Hall 7. Let me just say this: if you're a Town Hall 7, you use dragons all the time on Town Hall 7s. Dragons win every time, 99% of the time, every time. The only time you'll have a problem is maybe if you get over here, there's a, you know, builder hut, and you hit from, say, let me see if I can get the draw tool to come up. Um, oh, well, dadgummit. Here, confirmed it. Let's see. Let's try to do this again. Draw. They want donations. Well, maybe I'll do that later. But anyway, if you drop your dragons, on the right side of this builder hut here, and your dragons are going to path, this way, they're going to come over here and they're going to hit these other buildings like this one over here, and they may hit this one over here. But they're going to have to fly around, and dragons are really slow. And by the time they get here, your 3 minutes is up, and you've only gotten 2 stars. So what I want to do is help everybody kind of figure out now. What Steve uses here is mass dragons, and he is I believe his dragons are level 2. I don't remember for sure, but I think his dragons are level 2. They may be level 3. What he takes is 3 lightning spells, and that's okay. And that's actually great for this base. It worked out. It worked out perfectly. One of the things that he did that I would have changed completely is I would have used loons in my clan castle instead of a dragon. He used a max dragon, and that's just uh, you're just adding an extra slow troop that does the same thing that the other ones do. So next time, to me, loons work better, but I can't say anything because he 3 started. So great attack, Steve. So let's go ahead and watch it and just kind of see what happened. All right, now. All right. So he lightened in the northern one, which is fine. That's great. Now, what he did that I would have maybe changed was he dropped his troops over here. I would have probably dropped them more along this wall, and here's why: you want your dragons. First of all, you want to put one on each corner, one here and one here, just so you can make sure you get those buildings. And then kind of funnel. What funneling is when you clear a path for your dragons. Dragons are gonna hit the nearest bases. So what you want to do is maybe put an extra dragon on this side to take out these trash buildings, and maybe put a dragon over here on this side. One dragon, and I know that everybody says, "Well, they'll die. Well, they'll die." No, they'll be fine for a while. Uh, and then put them of your dragons over here on this wall. See, you still got seven, 6, 7 dragons here on this wall, and what you're doing, you're creating a funnel. You're bringing them into where they're gonna go into the base. And then instead of he dumped his clan castle right immediately, and of course he had dragon in it, so you want to dump your clan castle immediately if you've got a max dragon in it. But if you have balloons, what you'll want to do is kind of get into this base, and you'll want to take out. Put it on. You'll want to take out a few lines of defenses, up to the point of your air defenses. Um, One thing I would do is probably take out these buildings with your dragons. Your dragons will hit these buildings, and you know you might not even have to do that. You may just go ahead and drop your loons right here, and then have them coming in. Because he used lightning spells, so having them come in and they'll go straight for this air sweeper, and they'll go straight for the air defense as soon as they're done with that. And then they'll move on to this, and then you've got dragons over here that are going to take care of this air defense. You know, so really start thinking about that kind of stuff. What you want to do is you want to go on the same side as your air defense. And like I said, he 3-starred the base, and that's great. But one of the things is I think he only has like 4 dragons left at the end of the raid. So it's you see they're getting tore up by that air defense, just constant getting hit and pummeled because they've got to hit all this other stuff. It's buried underneath all this other mess that they have to hit. They have to take care of the king. See, they're going to target the king before they target that air defense. And so they had to kill him. Then another dragon just went down. This one might actually go after that air defense next. Nope, going for the king. See, he died. He died too. So just think about that. You want to take those air defenses out as quick as possible. And one thing about taking those lightning spells, 3 lightning spells takes out an air defense. When you take those lightning spells, be sure you hit the highest level air defense. You don't want to just, I'll speed this up. You don't want to just, because he just goes through and, cleans up now. And see that this raid, I'm pretty sure was, well, I don't know. I don't know if it was too long, or I think it was about 2 minutes, but it's fine. He 3-starred, so no complaints by me. Just work on your funneling, Steve, a little bit, and get a little bit better at where you put your troops and how and when you place your troops. Because there's some other factors that factor into that. Every base is different, and every situation is going to be different. So, let's see. I'm gonna look at number 12, and this is Leave It to Maynard that hit this one. This is I think she named her. I think she's named after the singer from Tool, Maynard Keenan, I think is his name. Anyway, she hits this base with mass dragons. And she has level 3s, which is a good bit better. If you just turned Town Hall 8, get your level 3 dragons if you're going to be in war. They're just going to help you overall. You may not be able to 3-star every single base, but because these level 6 air defenses just tear dragons up, level 3 and below. So, and I've never I don't think I've ever 3-starred a base with all 3 level 6 air defenses with dragons, just because they're just it's like a crazy jump between level 5 and level 6. But I digress. She hits this base from the south end, and she does take loons in her clan castle. She does a great job funneling. One thing that she does um, that I was kind of impressed with is she places like 3 dragons here, 3 dragons here, and 3 dragons here, which it's not really considered, I guess, like a complete funnel. Really, with a funnel, what you would do is you'd stick a dragon here and have him tearing up these trash buildings over here, and stick a dragon here and tearing these up, and then you place all your dragons down here, at the bottom. But it's fine. It worked out. It worked out great for what she did. She took 3 rage spells in, and the way that she went about it was fantastic. If you'll check it out, if it'll ever start, there it goes. See, she stuck 3 dragons, which is fine. It did the job. It's an excellent attack. We kind of needed the stars, and we were expecting to be able to come back, but kind of didn't work out for us. But anyway, look, they're just going in. They're just going right in there where they need to go. That's a little bit early on that rage, but it's a little bit. Well, maybe it's not early. It's just a little bit too far toward the air defense. If you'd have dropped it back, your dragons would already be getting the benefit of that rage spell. But it's okay. They take it in just a second, and one thing that I would do different about this is she dropped 2 of her rage spells right here. She's got balloons, and what you really want to do here, they come right here, and she does a great job of this. She drops a rage right here, and that's perfect because you want your balloons to get the benefit of that rage spell. You want them to get that rage spell. I would just use 1 rage, and this is just me personally. This worked, so whatever. But me personally, I would just use a rage spell on the dragons that would be taking down the clan castle troops. Because here's why: your dragons always get caught up on the clan castle troops, and if you're using the rage spell, that's going to make them go down quicker, and you're going to be able to do more stuff. So I would have just used 1 rage here and kept my loons raged, because you'll see what happens when they come in. See, great drop, great rage spell right there, perfect. It went right in. Now what I would have done was maybe dropped another rage spell going towards this air defense and over here, and what it would do with these balloons in the rage. Well, at least 1 balloon. You would have taken out another base or so, but there's a couple of things. Teslas take down those loons, and one other thing. They did a great job. They still, they took out a bunch of bases, so it was fine. It worked out good, and the dragons took out that air defense. So I can't, it can be tweaked, but it's a great attack. She did a fantastic job, especially with those big level 6 air defenses. You can't go wrong doing that. One thing she did was she dropped her king over here. I wasn't paying attention, but she dropped her king over here at this builder hut to just make sure that the cleanup gets done. Great job. So everything's cleaned up from here. We're just gonna speed it up and let it finish up. And see that dragon right there went perfect. So it went right to the other end of it. So the other builder hut. Okay, the last one I'm gonna do is a guitar player. And what he does is he uses mass hogs. Now, let me say this for Town Hall 8s. If you're Town Hall 8, one of the earliest upgrades you need to get is dragons. You need to upgrade your dragons to level 3 just because you're going to have an abundance of elixir, and you really need to just go ahead and upgrade them and have them for war and whatever else. And then the next thing you need to work on, even before getting your king to level 10, getting your king up is fine, but before getting your king up to level 10, if you're in a war clan, get your hogs to level 4. Level 4 hogs tear up just about any Town Hall 8 base, and especially when you learn how to use them, they're just it's the most fun. Like it's the most fun you're gonna have on playing Clash of Clans up to that point. Um, One of the things I want to point out is Guitar Player does an excellent job. I don't think there was anything that I saw in this raid that I would have done any differently. Uh, he's got the perfect amount of hogs. He's got good troops for cleanup. You want to have a couple of troops, just you know, uh, he's got 8 wizards and 10 archers, 3 barbarians. You want those for the clan castle. You want to take down the clan castle, and you want to have them for cleanup. And the thing that he does it's so beautiful that is like Town Hall, like you need to have this kind of stuff together by the time you're Town Hall 9 and 10, is he draws a clan castle down to here and he kills them, and then he uses his troops up and drops his hogs right here. He has a good 2 finger drop and it comes all the way up to here. And the main thing, let me point this out real quick. This is something completely, aside from the attack, but look for these areas, these spaces, because the only thing that's going to be detrimental to hogs at Town Hall 8 are big bombs and the clan castle. That's it. That's all you have to worry about. So these 2 areas right here are prime areas for big bombs just because of the space is perfect for them. There's no areas for doubles, I don't think. And if anybody puts them on the outside, they're idiots because that's the main deal. But there's a couple of spots here for big bombs. So what you want to do is you want to have your heal spells ready. Oh, there's some here too, here at the clan or here at the town hall. But you can almost always assume that if there's a space by the town hall, it's Tesla's. So look for these areas. What you want to do is you want to drop your heal spell. His hogs are going to come like, I'm going to try to do this best I can without a draw tool. They're going to come like up through here, and they're going to take out all these bases, and then they're going to get right around here. When they get right around here, drop your heal spell as good as you can on top of these areas. And his end up being 2 groups of hogs, so I think he drops both of his heal spells right there, which is perfect. I think one of them had a big bomb and the other one didn't, but it's okay. The other one ended up being up here, and he went ahead and dropped his heal spell at the end there. But another thing that everybody needs to know about: don't drop your heals too early. Your hogs are they're durable. They're really durable, and I think they have like, I don't remember how much HP they have a piece, but you see how long that one just lived. I mean, he lived long enough to get the clan castle drawn. And another thing I really like that he used, he saved his poison spell. Poison spells are awesome for witches or archers or wizards, but they are not good against dragons or big tanky, clan castle troops. So just be aware that. See, he dropped his king as a tank. I think that's great. I love that. And then he drops his hogs. Here's hogs come in. Now you see his hogs are tearing up all of these defenses around here. So he doesn't have that the Tesla popped here. He could see that, so he dropped the hill here just in case there's a bomb, and there was. Perfect. I know a lot of hogs didn't go over there, but that's 4 or 5 hogs. Oh, he took max hogs in his clan castle too, which is great. But you see, he cleared all these defenses, and now his cleanup crew is just walking through. Now there's a couple of defenses here and there, but that's a bunch of wizards. They're not have no problem with those couple of little point defenses. They're and all the splash damage is going to be dead. So he takes out the Teslas and he drops the poison spell. This is what I love. He dropped the poison spell, and I know I can't really rewind, but right on the skeleton traps, and that's another thing. Skeleton traps will also ruin your raid as a hogger. So watch out for skeleton traps. They're not too detrimental, but they're pretty crucial sometimes, especially if you hit a big bomb and you've got skeletons behind you. and you've only got like 3 or 4 hogs left, those 3 or 4 hogs are going to go down if you don't have, the adequate tools and all that stuff. So he saw that big bomb, he dropped the hill. Just beautiful. And then one of the things I've been kind of noticing about a couple of people in our clan is that they want to take so many cleanup troops, and you don't need that many. Like, you see how many he's got? He's got 3 wizards left, a few archers, and what I've tried to tell people is your hogs are your cleanup crew. You see them coming through, and they're done with all the defenses. They finished them off. They're going to kill those skeletons off, and then they're just going to go clean up. They're going to go play cleanup. They're going to kill the king when he comes after them, that quick. And then they're just going to go clean up everything else. They don't even have to worry about walls. They just run around the base just going ham on it. And there's no builder huts or any of that. So this was a perfect attack from Guitar Player. And you see he's just got his wizards are still doing good job. They had it almost completely taken down. I think he finished that raid in like 2 minutes. So excellent job. That's the biggest thing with hog raids is your time. Sometimes you'll come through and you'll only have 2 or 3 hogs left. So he had plenty and he had a lot of cleanup. So that's it for this one, guys. I wanted to go ahead and start this up just because I think we need to learn. We need to learn a little bit more. And I know this was just basically for Town Hall 8s, but I'm a Town Hall 9 and I'm an early Town Hall 9, so that's really all I know how to explain to folks. We've got a couple of other guys I think that are willing to kind of talk about Town Hall 9 and 10 stuff. So I think I had one attack. Let's see. I don't know. I did. No, that was a hogger. I did one Town Hall 9 attack that was pretty good. It was a Govalo, but anyway, we'll talk about that stuff later. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and just get better. Get better. Later.